Welcome to the next episode of PSC TV, coming to you live from the Cleveland Thornlands Outdoor Cricket Club. We really thank everyone for the kind words that they've supplied after episode 1, so we're keen to keep showing you this great content on everything we can about cricket. Remember, give us some feedback and let us know what you want to see next. This week, we're going to do a little bit of fitness. I know for one, I'm not a big fan of fitness, but fitness is an important part of cricket, whether you're playing indoor or outdoor, because sometimes it gets pretty tough, especially the shorter formats of the game like the 2020 cricket or indoor cricket. You know, there are vital key moments in a game, and if you're a little bit fitter than the opposition, you're putting yourself in the best position to be able to dominate when you need to. If you're anything like me, you're usually throwing pies and bowling pies, and I'll tell you what, during isolation I've been eating plenty of pies. So fitness and this little regime we have here might help you get back to peak condition, ready for the season to start. I've got my really good mate Stewie James here. He's an Australian Indoor Cricket Masters player and really a fitness freak, and he loves it. So thanks Stewie for joining us today. I hope everyone can just get a little bit out of this and try and be fitter and ready to go when we get that opportunity to go again.
Welcome to another episode of PSC TV. Today we're going to take you through a little bit of a fitness session with some warm-ups and cool-downs. With cricket season not far around the corner, we should be getting ready to get back in and get back on court or out in the field. I've got Harley with me today, so we're going to run through a quick warm-up together. Then we're going to do some strength exercises with a bit of cardio. So jump in, get ready. All you'll need is your body and a towel. Let's go. Okay, we'll start with a good warm-up. Nice big circles. Reaching all the way back, biceps by the ears. Speed it up a little bit and change directions. Again, biceps by the ears, nice big circles. Hands across the front, so we're going to start with thumbs pointing in and then rotating out, just like you're hitchhiking. Just try and keep your shoulders nice and tall. 2, 1, thumbs pointing in, 1 up, 1 back. Try and drive your elbows through so they pass through past your ribs and up past your ears. All right, steady there. Hands on your knees. Nice big circles with your knees. Trying to keep your feet as flat as possible. You'll probably hear a bit of creaking through your ankles. Don't worry about that. Change directions. 2, 1. Feet shoulder width apart. Now we're going to roll in and out. So all the way through our feet. Change directions. Trying to hit every bone in your foot. Back to our arms, nice big circles with your elbows, just flicking them out. 2, 1, and in. Good flick on your elbows there. Same thing with your wrists. And backwards. And open your hands, nice and quick. Good flick of the fingers. All right, now we're going to drop down into a goblet squat. So goblet squats is where your elbows come inside your legs. So nice and deep, and just make little figure 8s with your tailbone. Feel that stretching through your groin. And now we're going to do 4 frog squats to finish. So all we're going to do here is basically bum up in the air, nice and tall, stretching out through that hamstring. Okay, up. Just leg swings through, 5 on each side. All right, I think we're good to go. So the exercises we're going to do in the first round, we're going to do a stutter squat. So what that's going to look like, feet just to be on shoulder width. We're going to squat down, just try and make sure that our knees stay in line with our toes. Come halfway up, all the way down and up. The next exercise we're going to do is a push-up. So lying down, bring your hands in so they're just in line with your chest. Engage your glutes and your thighs so they come off the ground, and just drive up. Push down and up. Nice and easy. All right, the next one, it's going to be a Superman into an elbow squeeze. So what that's going to look like is lying flat on the ground, hands out in front. So the dorsal raised part is up, both feet and hands, and then elbow squeeze. So just try and pull your elbows all the way back. As soon as your hands touch the ground, up again. and up. And the last one, we're going to need our towel for this one, Harley. So we're going to create our own little bit of resistance with the towel. So we're going to do a bicep curl. So what we're going to do here is the leading arm is going to pull, and we're going to try and keep locking our elbow in next to our body. So you can make this as hard as you want by just creating more force with the towel. And then we'll do the other side. So that'll be the exercises. What we're going to do is work for 20 seconds, then we'll have 10 seconds off, and then we'll finish with a cardio to get our heart rates up. So all you need is a timer, plenty of apps around. So all we need is for 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So getting ready for our squats. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So lower, halfway, lower, up. Lower, halfway, lower, up. At the top, really try and engage your glutes. Push your hips forward slightly. Keep working, we're almost there. All right, so we've got 10 seconds to get in for the next one. So down on your guts, ready for our push-ups. So hands in, ready to go, and go. If you need to go to your knees on this one, that's fine because we're worried about our form. Drop to your knees. We're going to lower down off, drop to our knees and push up. So lower down, drop to your knees and push up. Really concentrate on keeping a straight line between your shoulders and your tailbone. So getting ready for the next one. Our Supermans or dorsal raises into an elbow squeeze. And go. Try not to rest on the ground for too long. Keep pushing through. All right, and up, grab your towel. So remember, lock your elbow in, create that force with the other side. Really try and feel that through the bicep. Make it harder. Almost there. And change sides. Shake that one out. Last set on the biceps. And go. Really fight it. You'll feel when you're pulling down, you'll actually get to work through your tricep as well. Almost there. All right, now we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So what we're going to do is a mogul. So think of the skaters. We're going to imagine there's a line on the ground and we're just going to jump from side to side. Nice and light on your feet. And the last 5 seconds we're going to pick it up and go. Keep pushing through. Steady there. Nice and light. And go. Keep pushing. Steady there, nice and light. 2 more of those. And go. Steady there, keep going. Nice and light. 1 more round. And go. Push through, almost there. And steady there. Good. So we set that up with a 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. If you want to make it a bit harder, go 30 seconds work, 15 seconds off. But you do that for 3 rounds. So you now go back to your strength exercises, start again and work your way through. So round 2, Again, there'll be 5 exercises with a cardio at the end. So the exercises to start with will be single leg good mornings. So how that looks, the hand and leg that move will be the same side. So what we're going to do, nice and controlled, try and reach out and touch about 2 feet in front of you. Use this arm for balance. It's not about touching the ground, this one's about trying to pull your kneecap into your quad and feeling it through your hamstring. Once you start to feel it in your hamstring, you're good to go. So we'll do that on both sides. The next one will be a loaded push-up. So back in our push-up position, what we're going to do is come up and we're going to go down onto one side. So trying to put your chest onto your other hand. Again, if you need the alternative for this one, we come up, we come down, drop to our knees, push up, off our knees, down, drop to your knees, push up. And the last one we'll need our towel for again, which will be a lateral raise, so good for your shoulders. With this one, our hands will both be outside our legs, and all we're going to do is pull up, keeping your hand nice and straight till it gets to shoulder height and down. So we're going to do that on one side and then we'll do the other. And the cardio for this one will finish some boxing, but we'll get to that one. All right, so we grab our timer again. We're going to go in 5, so remember we'll start with good mornings, starting with our right leg. Positions ready and go. Remember, use your other hand for balance. Try and feel all that stretch and strength through your ankles, your Achilles, through your calf, into your hamstring, and a nice tight glutes. Steady there. This one's really good for all those bowlers out there. All right, on the other side and go. Keep pushing through. Steady there. Okay, for our loaded push-ups, down on the ground, push-up position. Ready? Engage your glutes and up. So down on the one side and up. Down on the other side and up. With this one, try and look about a foot in front of you. So your head's nice and tall and your chin slightly forward. Keep pushing. Steady there. All right, so our lateral raises, so we'll need our towel for this one. Remember, you guys can make this as hard as you like. You're creating the force, and go. So nice and tall. Really feel that through your shoulder and your upper lat. Keep pushing. Finish the one you're on. All right, shake it out a little bit, ready to change sides. Going in 5, 2, go. Really fight the towel. If you can't feel your arm shaking, you're not pulling hard enough. Keep working. Very good. All right, towels down into our cardio. So what we're going to do here is some punching. So we're going to stand in a normal neutral position. We're going to do jab, jab, cross. So jab, jab, cross. Just keep going with that. Keep pushing. All right, now faster. Always trying to hit the same spot. Arms up. Keep going. Steady there. All right, now we're going to change sides. So if you were right-handed, you're now going to punch like a left-hander. So the reason for this is we want to use all of our muscles and keep balance. Same deal, jab, jab, cross. Keep pushing. Make sure your hands come back to your chins. Good work, and go. Push through quicker. Almost there. Good. 2 more of those, 1 each side. Ready to go in 3. And go. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Hands nice and tall. Nice and strong balance. And push through. Almost there. Steady. Change sides, last round. Going in 4, 3, and go. Keep pushing. Almost there. And push. Faster. All the way through. And done. All right, now that we've finished our boxing, go back to the strength exercise. So you do that through. Again, we do that whole round 3 times. So back through the 5 strengths and your cardio, back to the strength to your cardio, and then you're done for that round. All right, last round. We're going to do 4 quick exercises for our abs. It'll be 20 seconds work, and then we'll just alternate through the 4 exercises. So the 4 exercises are flutter kicks first. I'll get Harley to demonstrate. So lying on your back, legs nice and straight. I want you to point your toes slightly. Very good. Hands up in the air. Rotate your shoulders just off the ground. So engage your abs, feet up. So from there, and we're just going to flutter kick. That's it, keep your legs nice and straight. So from there, we're going to go into a jackknife. So from there, drop your feet to the ground, bring your knees up, feet up, all the way up, and hands up. So what we're going to do is rotate down nice and slow to a 3 count, and then up. Hands and feet don't touch the ground. Very good. From there, we're going to go into some alternating curls. So knees in on the ground, feet a little bit further apart so you're comfortable. You're going to put your right hand on the outside of your left leg. So all we're going to do is pull our right bottom rib to our left hip. So it's going to look on the side like this. It's just a crunch. And then the second one will be reversed. All right, so we're going to do 20 seconds and just rotate straight into the next ones. That's good. All right, so down for our flutters. Hands up and go. The harder you want to make this, try and get your shoulders further off the ground. Keep pushing. Nice and fast feet, point your toes. Almost there. Straight into jackknives. So knees down, knees up, feet up. Nice and slow. Again, if you want to make this a little bit harder when you get to the top, nice little reach for your ankles. Straight into our crunches. Hand on the outside of the left leg. Should be starting to feel it now. Change sides. Ten seconds to go. Almost there. Steady there. Very good. Okay, now we've done our abs, we'll go down and we'll start with our stretch. So what we're going to do here, drop down on one knee. So the key to this one is to have our left knee above our left ankle, our right hip above our right knee. So We're going to engage our hip flexors first. So the common misconception here is you just push forward, but as you'd notice, anyone can get a really deep stretch with that without it engaging the hip flexor that we need to actually hit. So what we want to do is just rotate our pelvis forward. You should already start to feel that, and then slide forward. You'll notice that I can only get to about there, whereas before I was getting my knee nice and deep. From there, come back, hands down. We're going to lock our elbows, chest forward, and sink from the hips. Sink down as far as it actually starts to feel slightly uncomfortable, but that's where you're starting to feel the stretch. Walk your hands back, trying to keep your hands flat still. Straighten your front leg as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Knee back down on the ground. You'll notice we're back in that right position. Hand on the outside, looking all the way around over your thumb. Once you get as far as you can go, take a nice deep breath and exhale and try and go a bit further. Come back round, ankle forward. Just pop that knee slightly. Trying to push your bottom rib to your knee. Come back in, change legs. So nice engagement of the hip flexor. Slight push forward. Hands down. Push your leg back, sink from the hips. Lock your elbows, chest forward. Walk your hands back, keeping them flat. Try and straighten your front leg. 3, 2, 1. Knee back down, hand on the outside of your knee. Rotate all the way around. Come back, leg forward, just pop that knee joint. So remember, the key to this is trying to push your chest forward, not hinging at the hips. Nice stretch through the hamstring. Back up. What we're going to do now is lie flat on the ground. Left arm out nice and straight. Right arm in next. Try and push that shoulder into the ground and just rotate over. And back. Other side. And back. Same thing again, left arm, but bring it just at 45. Sorry, to 90 degrees. And just try and push that elbow in. Just raise your chest. 3, 2, 1, and down. Same on the other side. And down. Up onto your knees. Hands out at 45. What we're going to do is take our right hand and put it on top of our left. Push back through, and we want to try and push our right rib as far away from us as we can. 3, 2, 1. Swap hands. Sink down into it. Push that rib out. 2, 1. Up onto our knees. Just a bicep, so interlace your fingers behind you and try and push your hands as far away as you can. And back. Last one, drop your shoulders. Left ear to your left shoulder. Come back to center and then around again. Right ear to right shoulder. And we're done.
Oh, what a session. Thanks, Stewie. That was a great little incentive there for people to be able to do some fitness. Obviously, you can tailor the sessions to suit yourself a little bit better. There might be areas that you want to work on, but look, it's a good place to start and help get that fitness back up. Thanks again, Stewie James.
Sort of missed all the other sign-offs for all the other sports, and one of my mates played indoor cricket, and he said to me, do you want to come down and play, because obviously you can join all year round for indoor.